what some moms might consider an annoying hobby. Here's the truth. So often we hear the negative side of kids and screen time, especially when it comes to video games. But today we're focusing on the positive side of video gaming and showing how games can actually be a great way to connect with the kids and the grandkids and make lasting memories in the process. Sarah Kimmel with the website Family Tech Zone says if you want your kids to enjoy hanging out with you, it's time to embrace technology. She's here to share 5 fun family games you can share at your next family night. Sarah, it's so good to see you.
Thank you.
How would you say gaming has evolved, I should say, when it comes to the family front?
Sure. Well, technology is kind of getting into even just the regular board games. You see the Monopoly that has the debit card swiping, so you don't have to count it out. You know, I remember several years ago, we'd have DVDs that come with our board games, and you'd have to be like, oh, yes, I got the right answer.
But like the Disney CNET, for example.
Exactly that, yeah. And so it's kind of been creeping into the board games, and now it's just getting so much better.
Would you say it's taking over now?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, everything is moving more tech, you know, as we're going into the future.
And I realize I'm asking this of a techie, but do you feel like when we introduce technology to something like a family game, does it take away from any aspect of that bonding experience?
I really don't think so. I think it just, you know, includes what the kids are really interested in now. And I mean, while they still do like board games, it's just so much fun when things are interactive.
And mom and dad might have to be a little patient, a little humble, maybe, to learn, right, the process, because some of these do tap into that tech that I think is innate in our kids and even our grandkids. All right, let's dive into your list. First up, a game you can play on your iPhone is called Psych.
Psych, yeah. Psych is also created by Ellen DeGeneres, and it is similar to Heads Up, which we'll talk about next. But with Psych, you're really kind of lying, and then people are trying to figure out what's the lie and what's truth. And like you're giving trivia questions, and you're giving these answers, and people are like, oh, I think that is the right answer. I think that's not the right answer. And you get points if people guess your guess and things like that.
So I was just looking there at the visuals. Let me talk back and see if I get it. You make a statement, right? Like a zebra is called this, I think is what it said. And you give 4 answers. Not all of those are true, but you're trying to sell your case?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so then the punchline is you were psyched.
Right, exactly.
You were psyched.
Like, oh, that wasn't the truth. I totally got you.
So it's that kind of debate atmosphere.
Right.
Okay, which can be fun, especially with like preteens, teenagers. They really get into that.
Yeah, for sure.
You mentioned Heads Up, another game created by funny lady Ellen DeGeneres, and this one is really popular even with celebrities.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's really fun because you could just pull it up on your phone, and it's really easy. There's a kid's thing, and so all you do is you're going to place this on your forehead.
Okay.
And then so you're going to help me guess. Yeah, help me guess what this is.
So I describe it.
Yeah.
This is a band. Adam Levine is a member of this band.
Maroon 5.
Good job. Farther down. There you go. My Heart Will Go On. Male actor on Titanic.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo, yes, okay. This is I saw them in Hawaii last season. It's this animal's season right now. They breach, they do big jumps out of the water.
Dolphins?
No,
whales?
yes, whales, okay.
Anyway, so that's how it goes, and then, the time will count down, and and you know, however many you got, that's how many points you
Funny
have,
I bring up Hawaii. We actually played Heads Up as a family last year in Hawaii at our beach house at night. That's what we'd play. It was kind of our game of choice. So many different categories and so much fun. I mean, you can see how interactive that is and appeals to a lot of different ages.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like I said, that was the kids section. So, you can have various different cards. And so some of the decks are paid. So there's like a whole Star Wars deck where everything will be related to Star Wars and things like that. But that's 99 cents. So like each deck can cost you money, but there are several free ones
that you can just play for fun, for free.
Right.
I'm wondering what Leonardo DiCaprio was doing in the kids section, but anyway.
I know.
Not a question for you. That's a question for creator Ellen DeGeneres. All right, another game that you really like, Charades.
Charades, and that's actually really similar to Heads Up.
Okay.
And it's going to be the same kind of thing. You're putting it on your forehead, but you can't tell me anything. You're going to have to act out, and so I have to guess what you're acting out, and then like that's the next one. So
similar technology with the flipping the phone if it's right, flipping it up if it's wrong. That impresses me. And again, I'm easily impressed by tech. I'm kind of just dipping my toe in what's out there. But the fact that your phone can flip yes or no and be part of the game is super fun, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into your next one, Fibbage.
Okay, so now we're moving on to something that that isn't just necessarily on the phone. Like these were just, phone games.
Okay.
Fibbage, you can play through your Xbox or your PlayStation or even Amazon Fire. And so the Amazon Fire Stick, only like $20 or $30.
What's an Amazon Fire Stick?
It's something you can plug into your TV, and it's like a Roku where you can load Netflix and Hulu and things like that, but you can also load games onto it.
Okay.
So it's just something you plug into your TV that can do streaming.
So Fibbage you access through that?
Yes, so it's part of a whole package called the Jackbox Party Pack. And Jackbox Party Pack has several different like board game style games that you can play through the TV. And Fibbage is kind of similar to the first game we were talking about, Psych, where it's going to have something like a fact that's just really obscure.
Okay.
And you're going to have to type, and they'll have like one section missing. So it'd be like, a zebra has blank stripes, or whatever. And you would type in what you think is the right answer.
Okay.
And then everybody guesses. So then all the answers will come up on the screen, and everybody guesses which one is actually the right answer.
While time's ticking down.
Yeah, and so they're guessing which one's the actual right answer, and then you get points if they guessed yours and yours is not the right answer.
Oh, for being persuasive.
Right, and then you also get points if you get the right answer.
Okay.
So it's really fun because people come up with all sorts of crazy answers to because they're really obscure trivia questions.
I am really not good at trying to convince my point. I don't know why. I think I would be better at that in my head, but when it comes down to those debate style games, I'm terrible. I'm just terrible. All right, another one you like, is this on the Jackbox?
This is also with the Jackbox. Drawful, yeah.
Okay.
And my kids are obsessed with this game. We play it constantly. They're always wanting people to come over. Let's play Drawful. Let's play Drawful. So this one also is we're gonna play it.
Okay.
And so all you need to do is go into any web browser on your phone or tablet or anything like that and go to jackbox.tv.
And you've loaded this for me.
We've already loaded it for you. You're already up there. So we started the game.
What's happening?
This is Drawful.
This is Drawful.
Okay.
Small but mighty. That means you'll each get to draw 3 times. Let's do this.
So now it's going to give you something to draw on your phone.
And you and I are both plugged in separately to the same game.
And there's no apps to install.
Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, don't mess this up.
Okay, so I'm drawing mine, Sarah.
Okay, and I've got mine.
Okay, so
and
now
everybody
what?
gets different things. So as soon as everybody's done drawing,
Do I send it?
yes, hit send.
Send.
Okay.
This is
All
terrible.
your pictures are in.
So now everybody's done drawing.
Okay. And we should say we have one of our producers backstage playing our third person.
Yes. So now we have to type in what we think that is.
To trick the other players.
Did you draw that?
I didn't draw that one.
All right, that would be our producer, Mindy, who clearly has talent as a producer, but maybe not as much
So
of
you
an
have
artist.
to guess what it is.
What? Oh, hold on. Mindy, keep your day job. Keep your day
All
job.
right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think inspired
It was supposed to be the saddest sombrero in Mexico.
Well, so if that's what you think it is, you have to guess, like,
Well,
push
yeah,
that.
that's what I think it is. Because that's better be what it is.
All
And?
right, who picked what?
So now it's going to say, who picked what? We both picked that one, and that was the actual title.
And we won.
Yeah.
So you and I get
All got it
points?
right.
Yes.
Don't get big headed.
And she gets points because we guessed the right title as well.
That's a good thing we did. Thank me later for those points. This is fun.
It
This
is really
super
fun. And then it'll show who said what.
Okay.
And then we got points for guessing the right title. She got points that we guessed the right title, and she drew it.
Are there easier levels? Because a sad sombrero in Mexico is kind of difficult for a kid to draw. But are there easier categories?
You know what? There's not, but my 6-year-old son, he actually is really good at
He's
it.
in on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you
like
could guess this,
game.
but
Is this your drawing?
this is my drawing. It's
Oh, Sarah.
really horrible.
You should keep your day job too. All right, tell us. We're out of time. What is it?
It's stakeout. There's a steak. It's not in, but it's out.
Points for creativity. Very fun. All right, some games that you can play for family game night that involve technology, your iPhone, even your Fire Stick.
Chromecast. Yeah,
Oh,
Fire Stick, and there's Chromecast too.
Chromecast too. Can we go to to your website for more on that?
For sure.
All right, where do we find you?
FamilyTechZone.com.
FamilyTechZone.com for more great tech advice, inspiration, and yes, even fun. Thank you so much.